So a lot of experience with this game knowledge, tassing. Dadinfinitum's done it all. Huge head of our leader in our community. Can't ask for much more. I'm really excited for this one.
And it looks like they're pretty much synced up, ready to go. Just 1 second, not worth complaining about. Kratos, I know, runs on a Game Boy player for the GameCube. What does dadinfinitum run on?
I'm assuming he uses Super Game Boy too.
Yeah, that's what I was believing as well.
I think he has all kinds of custom palettes he makes. Made one for me too. I should use it more. It's a really good palette. Super jump.
First super jump. They both make it. Requires 6 frame manipulation of letting go of A.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
You know, once you figure out the timing of it, it's not too bad. But when you need like a 2 or 3 frame window, it's a little bit trickier, especially because it's a feel thing. There's not
Mind
much.
of me with that clutch 1 second and sync, putting him right in sync.
Yeah, shoutouts to Mind of Me, our lovely restreamer. And with the clutch sync, you can't ask for much better sync. Pretty good map movement, I'd say.
Yeah. Tree 1, very platform heavy, as you can see, different routes. This level is a good level to learn first because there's a lot of sections where you have to do full jumps, where you have to do short jumps and then medium jumps. So it's a really good level for learning the game.
Yeah, there's no like set route. I mean, obviously one thing that's you've seen Deer doing is trying to maximize the number of corner boosts to get like the most boosts off of corners of blocks, and the only other thing that matters is how many enemies you kill. You want to make sure throughout the game you get up to 99. It's not too strict, I would say, but getting up to 99 is important for the castle. And it saves a couple seconds in the castle usually, and it's very safe.
If you're a perfect player, it saves 1.6 seconds. But if you're bad with the mini boss, it could save up to 5-10 seconds or even a death. So it's a good safety strat.
We've seen deaths in the castle for sure.
Dadinfinitum with the first slowdown, getting caught in the jelly and then going back for the fireball.
Yeah, ideally you actually can jump without slowing down and spin jump by holding down to pick up a power up, but falling in the jelly kind of disrupted his momentum and it lost him a couple seconds over masterkratos, who had a much cleaner tree 2 so far.
I'm going to switch the audio.
Yep.
Yeah, we both got the carrot grab. Very minimal time difference between them. This could easily change in the next level.
Yeah.
Coming up in this next level, once they get through this pipe, which is also pretty difficult. Yeah, as you can see, slash dadinfinitum.
7 pixels, right?
7 pixels.
7 pixel wide range to be able to enter that pipe. You literally have to have Mario in pretty much the colored center.
Yeah,
right.
But right now we're going for a super jump to get high enough to get this platform early. It looks like Slash might be just on the bottom. Yeah, Slash just missed it, needing to go the long way.
That's super
That's
jump.
gonna lose him about 6 seconds.
It's a little tricky, that super jump, because there's a variable amount of lag in that section that's due to like the laggy flies and the ants dying below. And yeah, having to time a super jump based on lag can be tricky.
Both of them fly high there to manipulate enemy spawn so they can jump off of it and skip a tall jump coming up. Kratos taking the damage intentionally so he can lose his power up to be able to spin jump. Grab that fire flower. Looks like he did that perfect. Death on dadinfinitum's screen. 3-4 deaths are one of the worst because it is a hard level to play as small Mario.
Yeah, there's 3 sections you can trip up.
That jump was hard.
Yeah, he did it. There's 3 sections you can trip up in Tree 4 before the power-up grab. Not as much during the power grab, but after the power grab. In all 3 sections, there's some variable amounts of lag.
He's doing... Oh, no.
And this is what you did not want to see, is Tree 4 struggles to... We wanted to see it nice and close at the beginning, but
Kratos
this
is
what
only
the stage is.
About 2.5 seconds behind his PB at the moment.
Yeah, Kratos pretty consistent with that stage. There's other stages...
Ooh.
Yeah, there's other stages later on that are very similar to Tree 4. Also, I just want to point out that we can't type in the chat because Twitch thinks I'm not a verified account for some reason. So, hello to everybody in the chat.
I can go into my account.
Yeah, I tried to say hi to people earlier, but I cannot type in the chat because Twitch is a bully.
See what's going on here. Dad playing it a lot slower this time. Yeah, she's already gotten 3 deaths here. He needs to be able to clutch out this level.
This is a nightmare scenario. I wouldn't want to be in it, but it's not the end of the race or anything. We saw Ape had a similar tree, like kind of tree 4 against Master Kratos, and the reason Master Kratos is in the lowers bracket is because Kratos lost the match in the castle, and Ape actually played really well to come back and win. So, and that was like a 3-minute gap, and this is less than a 3-minute gap. So, and a good carrot kill on the bird on dadinfinitum side. Still plenty, close enough to where things can happen. Anything can happen. This game's very hard to keep a lead in.
Kratos is currently trying to maximize all the time he can spend on the ground, except for there. Oh, he got the 1-frame jump. There's a spot where you can jump on that spike where if you jump too soon, it cancels all of your jump speed.
Yeah. Essentially, it doesn't really matter where necessarily, but if you jump the frame you land, like frame perfect jump in space 1, then for some reason Mario doesn't get his full momentum back to where he can get a full jump. He gets his jump gets cut off halfway. And even as the level, like in all levels, as the level enters, like from the checkpoint, you have to actually intentionally not jump frame perfectly or buffer the input, because he won't get up to the block that you need him to. It's very bad programming, but it's probably one of the few flaws in this game. There's not many.
There's one glaring one that we'll talk about soon, but we'll let that anticipation sit with the viewers.
Is it the star song, the fun star song, fun star song, fun star song? What song is this? It's the star song.
The duet star song. It's the star song.
That duet star song. Oh dear, take it.
Oh wow. Okay, we did that. That happened. I hope you all are enjoying this beautiful race. I don't know what to say after that. I don't think we need to commentate the rest of the race.
Well, it's an auto-scroller. The main thing is make sure you have your power-up in the Fire Flower. You just gotta have a Fire Flower for the boss. You don't want to waste time not having a Fire Flower. Oh, another thing in Space 1 we didn't mention is you want to make sure you walk instead of float. Because if you walk, it actually saves frames throughout the level, and it can add up to like half a second, like walking optimally versus not walking optimally. That's kind of the reason that spike jump is important, because you want to walk over the spikes at the end. It's not intentionally damage boosting, it's... You gotta walk.
I'm still on our duet hype, man.
Oh.
Nothing else needs to be said.
I was wondering why you're smiling at me.
Well, we're about to jump into one of the hardest bosses. Larvastar in chat could tell you all about him. But right now, I think Kratos is going to go for a 2-cycle. He's going to try to get 2 shots and stomp on him twice pretty quickly. Currently, the meta is doing 4 shots.
No, 102! That's actually 102. If you got...
Ooh, that's stun.
Oh no! Is he going to get the despawn? Yes.
He got the...
So a lot of things just happened. You can explain.
Yeah, so first off, he got 3 shots instead of 4 shots. So, and then he jumped on him at 102, which put him into a stun.
Well, it's basically like 104, but when one of the shots passes through,
yeah,
you get 102, which is the same thing as 104, but instead of getting the 4th shot in late, the 2nd shot passes through, and the next one comes in too late. The 4th one, normal 4th one, which actually ends up being the 3rd one. So we got 3 in, yes. Which is not enough to kill him with 1 stomp, so we needed 2 more stomps, and he got the 2nd stomp at the top of the screen, so he despawned and saved some time back.
Yeah. Right now, he's going to go for backup mushroom. There's another one you could do. We call this the safety mushroom. You can do the backup carrot, which he's going to pass right now. You don't lose nearly as much time, but it is a much more difficult strat.
You need to have a power up here though to spin jump a block with a. There is another fire flower in the stage, but it's so slow and out of your way and dangerous to get. That's much easier to grab. And we need this fire flower for the secret exit to break some blocks that are in our way, that are fire flower only blocks.
Yeah. Not taking the secret exit loses you about 2 minutes.
Yeah, you don't want to play those stages. They're in all levels. They're hard. Trust me. Did dadinfinitum get a stun?
Oh no,
perfect
he got
2-kill.
He got the perfect 2 stomp.
2 shots, 2 stomps. Big Mario.
Kratos got 2 shots, 2 blocks. Man, a bunch of sets of doubles. We got double commentator.
2 coins on dadinfinitum's side.
Yeah,
Master Kratos
wow.
is going for his third, but he still has 2 coins.
Guys, if you're gonna play the lottery, you should play some 2s.
Speaking of Tatanga,
hold me accountable.
shoutouts to Larvastar37 getting top 10 in this game.
Oh,
recently.
yeah?
A lot of people progressing. Kratos is almost at top 10. dadinfinitum's PB'd a couple times recently. You got Ninja at 2702.
I don't know. He's not watching, so he won't be offended. Ninja
He's a good man.
is a great man. So, right now, Kratos is in the auto scroller. Not much going on here. Just don't fall off platforms.
dadinfinitum with the swag slide.
Oh yeah,
He did with the vertical momentum storage
that
too.
was sweet.
Very well done. Yeah, the way you run off of platforms in this game, essentially if you run off after jumping and landing on the platform like really high, you get better vertical momentum essentially.
What is Kratos doing?
That's just the deer route.
Yeah. He's just having fun.
Yeah.
He missed the
no.
swag block shot.
Yeah, that
That's
loses
bad
about a
luck.
minute. Just kidding.
It loses no time,
Yeah.
but it loses self-esteem, which defaults to a minute. Oh, he went for the...
dadinfinitum with some struggles on those block breaks, which are actually harder than they look to get those fire flowers to hit those blocks.
Oh, Kratos, yeah. He always plays the top route in races, he told me.
It doesn't lose that much time.
That bonk did, though.
That lost a little more, yeah.
He lost more time running into that book than he did not taking the fast conveyor belt.
The conveyor belt, if you run on a
Your
conveyor belt,
girlfriend's
it's
yelling at me, by the way.
What's she saying?
Um,
Gamer words.
Hey, Malkukin, how you doing? We're about to see Kratos take
out a
out this rat really fast.
1, 2. Oh, he did the full 6 strat.
Yeah.
That's the strat that requires faster, because you can only have 2 fireballs at the same time. I like to get 2 quick ones in early, and then get closer just for 4, just in case I don't mash as fast. But you gotta be careful not to miss any, because it takes a while for those balls to get off the screen. This game can't handle too many fireballs at once.
Fast pumpkin movements. Those movements are really hard. Are we going to see another slide on dadinfinitum's? Yeah. A less show-offy slide, but a slide.
But he broke the 1 block that's over, I think that's a 1-up there.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be, is a bonus. This is a bonus level, essentially. It's like one of the only bonus levels that allow you to cut through the course of the game.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Right now, Kratos is building up his kill count, and it's very imperative that he keeps his fire flower here, because it makes the next stage much easier. Though I recently rerouted it so you could do it small without losing any time or kills. But it's super hard. But, oh, he got the 1 shot off on the vampire before the things despawned and got a 454. That's a solid time.
If you don't get that shot off right, it'll either not kill him or it'll kill his bat and not him, and then you have to like worry about him being there, and it makes it hard to get past him and then not get the bell. Because the last thing you want to do is hit that bell, because the bell takes you to a bonus game and loses many seconds. Bells are no fun. Checkpoint bells are okay. End game bells, not so much. I don't think this is a best of 3 yet. I think it's the upper bracket is best of 3.
Yeah.
So you can see how the pipes are shaded. Like you have like the lighter shade. Mario has to be entirely within that lighter shade for him to be able to enter a pipe.
Kratos doesn't go for the lick. You want to stay out of that water as much as possible, because swim speed is quite a thing. I almost swore. Usually people opt to take damage there, but Kratos tells me he keeps his fire flower ready for one of these jumps where there's a piranha plant that you could easily shoot. It looks like
he does it for safety, yeah.
Yeah. Slash hasn't lost any time since Tree 4.
Yeah, they're closer than I expected them to be.
Yeah.
Not that I expected him like to not play well after that, but like I expected the mistakes that he had already made to have cost him more. But it really hasn't. Stage and a half, that's nothing. That's like one castle, untimely castle death.
Oh, he had the fire flower, but he goes for the super jump over the piranha anyways.
He could have damage boost for lag, but there's another spot in the next stage where it's better. Yeah.
He's gonna get
overall,
hit by a
it's been proven that the lick where you take damage there and just in that other spot, it tends to save more time, but it's very close. It's not a big deal if you prefer one versus the other. It's just like taking out those two guys versus going for fast swim. It's all preference. I mean, it matters obviously if you're trying to save frames and optimize it to the world record.
He almost got the glitch where you jump into the boo but don't take any damage, but he took damage on the last part of the hitbox.
Yeah, that's the main reason I don't really care for that lag reduction is because the boo's hitbox is very hard to miss, or not very hard not to miss. What's up, Jack? Yeah, go ahead. Join the tournament. It's not too late to join the tournament. Get some bells for us. Show off those mini games. I might get one myself.
It looks like only a couple of slowdowns for Kratos. I think 49 entry.
48 is the best you can do.
Oh, he got a 48 then.
Yeah. Really good quick drop.
Yeah,
from
I was just going to say the same thing.
That's hard to do optimally. You have to let go of the run button and then like manipulate your D-pad inputs. Optimal.
Man, Kratos is having such a good run.
Yeah, I think he's not on. His PB has a 1620, so he's going to be about 10 seconds behind PB, but that's quite all right. Not even 10. 7. I think he's got enough time to save. Let me see. Yeah, I think if he had a really good run, he could actually PB. But I think his goal his goal time is usually around 4x for races, and which is really good. And I think he's on pace to hit that. You got an optimal witch too. The witch doesn't have to go left, right, left like that. It's the most likely pattern, but RNG throughout the fight can determine that pattern.
Yeah. Kratos doing the 96 exit stage. And flying over everything. There's only one... You get the joke.
Yeah, 96 exit.
There's only one troublesome spot, and that's being high enough to get over that, but he was easily high enough to get over that pillar.
No, one underrated. There is a checkpoint bell there. Yeah. That's the most likely one probably to be hit. I've hit that one before. That one in Pumpkin 1. Yeah, like
I hit that in my new PB.
Trying to squeeze between that and the water optimally.
Oh, it looks like we got a right for slash.
Yeah.
Dadinfinitum.
And a left.
And then let's see if he gets that last right. Oh,
right,
no.
left.
Ooh, that's 2 wrong turns.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the middle for the other 2, so he's all right, but those are, not the patterns you want. As for the swimming, swimming horizontally in this game, you have 2 different swim speeds the game will give you, based on the global frame counter, it's even or odd, slow or fast. That adds up. You can correct your swim speed by jumping out of water or touching ground, but...
There's a new brand in chat.
Kurt's new brand.
Yeah.
Kurt's.
Newest brand on the block. Oh, that strat that Kratos just did. That is brand new.
That was
Controller head?
Controller head's the one that said, like, hey, I think this is faster.
Yep, so hovering over the water is the same as fast swim speed, and it's guaranteed. So it's much better to do that than to get slow swim speed. Pipe troubles for Kratos a little bit. But it gets
Turtle 2 is hard to like optimize, but a lot of the RNG has been taken out thanks to this new discovery. Controller had really brought a lot to this game. Very, very wise speedrunner.
Yeah, it took Kratos like 4 resets to get the speed, but he still gets a 97.
That'll do. And so they're 1 Turtle 2 apart. That's about a minute and less than a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Also, numb. That's for Larva Star. I didn't do that earlier when the turtle has to reach out his head and literally numb Mario to get into the zone.
Man, you've had duets, you've had nomming. This commentary is quite ridiculous. So,
meanwhile, Kratos,
killing it.
I'd say this is the hardest stage in the game besides the castle. Slow swim.
Oh, fast swim finally.
Yep. So he loses about a half a second probably to RNG there.
Yeah. But hey, better to lose it
Yeah.
like that. Oh, get the super jump. Didn't have a fast recovery, but still, that was a good
Koopa
play.
stairs.
Yeah.
Nice kill. Kratos side.
Yeah.
You want to have that fire flower for that boss fight because otherwise it takes a lot longer to stomp him 3 times because of immunity frames.
It's risky too. If you try to get that first hit too early, you could easily go through him and take damage inside his hitbox.
And you don't want to be small into Mario Zone 1 because then you have to get a power up that's slow. If you're big, you can afford to take 1 hit and do the small Mario route. Alright, let's see what Kratos does for Mario Zone 1. I want to see him go for some super jumps here.
He's not going to. He doesn't usually do it. How's he feeling? Oh, he felt it.
No!
He felt it and doesn't go for it.
That's a 2-frame window, but that is the ideal strat, is to get two frame A releases.
That's exactly why he doesn't go for it.
But not going for it is like the equivalent of getting it and then going for it and getting it a second time. So, you know, it's runner preference. Slash, you notice, or dadinfinitum, you notice he had
he took damage too early with the carrot.
And he had to slow down to get the carrot because he didn't get the Gordo skip in the previous level. And I don't think Kratos did either.
No, yeah, Kratos had to slow down.
Yeah.
He doesn't go for the second super jump.
I'm glad, A for
effort.
Oh
no! Going back
down. I lost a world record runs to that dang block there early on.
Playing it safe, sticking it on the left side to keep his power up.
I will always despise. That's one reason I don't.
He's good on kills, though.
He is, yes. He's on pace to have 99. He's actually got plenty of extras.
Yeah,
Ideally, he should slow down a little. He wants to have 91 for lag reduction.
He's probably going to skip the performer and take damage. Take both damages through that spike section over there.
You notice that you can stomp certain enemies and it won't kill them too.
No, he killed him.
That's okay. I think he doesn't have to kill anything else.
Yeah, he needs to stop in order to get the best lag manipulation.
Because you want to kill everything in Mario 4. Skipping enemies loses some frames.
No carrot P. I don't know if he just wasn't thinking about it.
It looked like he was just,
but he gets backwards flight.
Swag glitch.
Yeah.
Don't hit that bell. That's another one that seems to be, like, hittable.
Oh, get the super jump on Slash's side, but fast.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
3D9, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think that's a little bit faster than what Kratos put up.
Yeah.
Kratos going for Blucky Balls.
He gets 2.
Yeah. By walking off of these blocks, you can get some extra pixels. Oh, dadinfinitum's stuck.
Oh, but he doesn't lose the power-up, which is good.
Yeah. He's got full power for this.
Will Kratos go down? I thought he'd go for the 1 pixel hover. He should skip all 3 of these kills.
Yes.
1, yeah.
He usually goes for 91.
Yeah, cool.
Nobody used to really, as long as you had 91, nobody, until I'm like, wait a minute, I want to kill everything because it saves lag, and then now everyone does it.
Those jumps that Kratos just did aren't trivial. You do have to be able to let go of A. They're not just full jumps. Man,
91 to 91. Dad's gonna have to stop killing things too.
Oh yeah, he has to skip the performer. Well,
if you want to have optimal, I guess it really doesn't matter if you have like 94 going into the last stage, as long as you don't lose like. I know Deer would agree that lag frames are bad, and it's always nice that you don't have to worry about killing too many things. You come into this stage of 92, you got to remember to skip something. Or else you'll, like we've seen Deer, and I think Deer did it, where he killed the last Goomba and he got 100, and he lost his star on pace. And it was a vintage moment. Piggies!
Let's see.
You can buffer inputs onto this fight. Let's see if Kratos buffers.
Buffer, and decent kill. You can get it a little bit faster, but that is nice. Safe.
The buffer's safe, because even if you miss some fireballs, it'll catch them in the corner. And you see, he's still got a 230. That's pretty much the optimal in-game time when you kill them at the bottom. 231's optimal, but you want to kill them at the bottom because it saves time due to their death animation. 26. It looks like 26-50 pace. 50 to 54. Maybe 56.
Yeah, let's see how he handles this castle.
Oh no,
so slow down. Oh no, he's going for it.
So if you spin jump off the corner of a block, you don't pick up the item because the item's hitbox isn't on the corner. So you gotta watch out for those pesky corner blocks.
Yeah, we're full level ahead going into the castle.
Yeah,
all it will take is death in room 3. And
I'll
then
tell you
they'll-
what, even his Wario fights have been pretty sketchy lately. I know his last race, he lost to one race to 8 on the Wario fight.
the last hit.
And his last fight, it was a little sketchy, too.
Misses the super jump, but that's okay.
Iframes, yeah.
Is he going to stop? Yeah.
Yep. Save
then
strat. Room
That's
1.
the way to do it, yeah.
Yeah, that's basically accept that you're going to go for a 64, get the job done, pull out a 26, and that's the best you can do.
He did have a little trouble on this platform.
He did a
jumped
weird
too
strat
early,
there.
yeah.
No P-speed, that's a little risky.
Gets that good, though.
Yeah, that was a good recovery there.
Let's see how Dad handles these pigs. About the same, yep.
Going right side second piggy.
It's safe.
It is. I see why. Yeah, because the piggy bounces that way.
Yeah. He must not feel up to mashing today, which is... He also didn't get the super jump, or he didn't mash hard enough to keep it back in tree 3. But Kratos having the castle of his life... Not necessarily, but...
I think his goal...
For his race.
Yeah, he's hitting 68s before. But 64 in a castle doing it. Looks like he's actually still on... No, I think he's on 67 pace, which is... You have to wait for 64 to get the optimal Wario 2 phase manipulation.
Gets the star perfectly. Makes this part so much easier.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. He might just dive right in.
Alright, so... Good Wario fight gets him the win. But dadinfinitum right behind him in the castle.
First jump, he wants to skip Wario and skip the chandelier. He does so and gets the easy kill. Next jump, he wants to walk in right on 68.
Did he get 68?
He did.
Very nice.
And now he's going to try to manipulate Wario to fall in a certain spot and jump and get 3 fast kills on him. Perfect. 1, 2. That's exactly what he wanted to see. He has his power up. All he has to do is full jump.
That's as much as you can have.
Yeah.
Does he get the win?
And 1, 2, and Kratos
3.
calls it with a 52, just like you said. Wow.
What a consistent runner. Man, I think every time he's done.
Yeah.
Like, every time I think he's been 26, except for the one where he died to Wario, that would have been a 26. So GG's to Master Kratos. He will be moving on. GG's to dadinfinitum. Finishing up here. Unfortunately, this is a lowers bracket match, so this is all that we will see from dadinfinitum in this tourney. Master Kratos, let me see who he's going on to face.
Yeah.
Is this my phone?
No, that's my phone.
That's your phone. Oh, I can't type in my phone.
But you can look. Oh.
But I can look in mine. Yeah, so if you type dot.
Yeah, sorry.
I like the song.
Here, I'm trying to get the commentary invites.
Oh.
Right here.
Oh wait, am I a verified user? No, I'm not.
Control copy. I'm gonna put it in the race room. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna just send it to them personally on Discord. Oh, I was confused. I was like, why is Adam and Kratos in my private Discord with him? My private channel, but it's because I'm on your account. I was so confused. Did you talk to Slash recently? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I forget why, but... Finish strong, Slash!
Yeah, welcome, Kratos. Just hold on. Uno momento, por favor. And,
also,
I'm
a verified user now!
2834 for Slash. Welcome, Kratos. How you feeling?
Hello, Octavia. Hello, Adam. Wow.
GG Kratos, another solid race. 26:52. Very
wow.
solid.
I was really excited that race. Like I said, coming into this race, I was looking forward to this race because Slash is an amazing runner, amazing person, and I was really hyped for this race. And I was really excited to just be able to. I maintained my nerves this time a lot better. I think I was able to control the stress at least a lot better this time than I did before. So I think that helped a lot. But I just tried my best as I did last time. Like I said, I just wanted to come into this race and have fun. I knew it was going to be a good race and have a great opponent too. And yeah, that's where we stand now, I guess.
You had a solid run. I cannot for the life of me point out any single big mistakes. It was all just little things here and there. I mean, a 26:52 is not a time you can scoff at.
Dadinfinitum,
yeah.
welcome in.
How do you feel, Dad?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I held the jump button a little long on those platforms, and I got to the edge of it, and it ate my input, and I fell, and then I was like, just trying to throw together small Mario strats for Treetop,
Yeah.
and it was a little rough, but I just did, I'm happy, like, did well in the tournament overall. After Treetop, I did the best I could. Had some hiccups here and there, but nothing serious.
Yeah.
Pretty steady.
Yeah, you had a great.
Pretty much matched Kratos, if not a save time over him in certain sections.
But I
Pretty
mean,
much
it's you die like that in the very beginning, in the first zone, and it's easy to just go, well, I've lost, and just kind of give it up. But I mean, anything can happen. There's always the castle, and it's not like anything's a free win. Kratos still had to perform, and he earned the victory. I can't beat myself up over something like this. I just move on.
I mean, we've seen it happen over and over again. Tree 4, I mean, like you said, it's not even just the power-up grab, but it's the clouds before and after, and the section there. It's you can have your input eaten due to lag, or you could land on the end, press A frame early, or I mean, that's one of my scariest sections for me and it's not because the platforming it's the platforming before and after the power-up grab, where it's just you got laggy clouds, and yeah, like I always hold my breath when I watch people in that section during races, and it's happened over and over. So you can't really blame yourself too much for that. I mean,
yeah,
you're not the only one.
It's one of those things where it's like, well, that feels like a stupid mistake. No one would do that, but I mean, it happens, and you just move on.
Yeah, and at the same time, Ape had a lot of Tree 4 troubles too, a lot more than you did, and still came back to win against Kratos a couple matches ago. Like, anything can happen in the castle or Macro 1, so that's why you did a good job recovering and made your way back and you're even in the castle before he got into the Wario fight, because the castle is such a long stage. You make a hiccup at the end, it's like, well, there goes 2 minutes to my opponent. So
Kratos, why couldn't you run like last time? Why'd you have to? You should have had this time versus Ape,
Yeah, that fight versus Ape was like, that was something else. I mean, I just really didn't. I don't know. I think the nerves.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, like, that race was really exciting. I mean, because it came down to seconds, even with that crazy death at the end. So like, that just shows how much the castle still affects the race, and how well an opponent can catch up by just saving time in every level.
So, quick question, Kratos. During those last 3 hits, did you do full jumps?
Yeah, because I realized there's no point in like going for, like saving pixels essentially.
Yeah.
And ideally, if you jump quick enough, as soon as you land, you can keep Wario from moving at all. So.
And frankly, if you're relying on those like few frames to win the race, you probably should have saved time elsewhere.
Yeah, that's true. I'd say that was probably one of my better castles. I mean, it was a 68, so that was strong. I did have another
first try too, and I think you missed the super jump and slowed down a little bit in room 1, and still got a 68. I mean, you lost like a full in-game second already in the first room. And still, everything else was clean enough to where, you're still able to catch. I think it was a mid 68, which, I mean, if you do that in a PB paced run, you're probably going to get a PB with a 68 or better. I mean, 770 is hard. So, like, getting, like, 768, I mean, especially in a race, is heck of good,
Yeah.
Can't complain. 64 is good in a race, especially.
I was sending out commentary at the time, Slash. All right, Dad, did you what castle time did you get?
I believe I was 67, so I had to wait to 64.
64.
Just
Yeah.
missed it, yeah. That's what I thought the pace Kratos was on, but I think he had a really good star grab and he had a really good star grab.
Yeah.
I missed the super jump, but I also had a bad first stairs, especially. I bumped a
Oh,
couple
yeah, I
Oh
times.
yeah,
remember
that's
that.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
the stairs. Yeah, P speed and that's maintaining P speed is like really tricky in the beginning and like when you do like the stairs. Stairs are hard. You know? That's always the
Yeah.
scary part for me. Even just as much as room 1, room 2 kind of scares me when Oh, I wanted to mention one thing, Kratos. Your opponent this time is to be determined, and you will find out your opponent on Thursday night or Thursday afternoon, 4 p.m. Alekman versus me. The loser will play you. So that will be your next opponent, potentially me or Alekman. How do you feel about your next match going forward? I know you have a pretty consistent mentality. I know you won't change your approach or anything, but excited or?
Well, the thing is, we're at the point now where every single runner in this game now has a 3x or better. So it's like in terms of if we're talking future matches. I mean, we still have Grimlock and Chubalu, which that is a race everyone should be excited for as well, coming up very soon. But the bracket's getting really tight now. It's all top times and top competitors now. So like it's really crunch time. And so Alekman is a good runner. I heard Adam's a pretty good runner as well. So it's going to be exciting to see how that turns out. And either way, I'm going to go in the same way I went in today. Just focus. Try to get a Deathless Castle. The castle, because I've died twice in the castle in this tournament so far. So just getting a clean castle definitely helps, but just want to play well, and that's it.
Yeah, seeing the competition around me, I knew it was time for me to get my old butt out of here.
Hey.
You did well. Dad. I mean, that was great.
I thought.
Hey,
that's the problem with double elimination is eventually.
You go.
Yeah.
But you were seated tough. You were seated in a way where you were facing facing a lot of people.
Well, I mean, over half the runners in the tournament have gotten a PB since the tournament started, and a lot of them have jumped me. So.
Oh, that reminds me. I just was gonna ask you, Dad, what your next speedrun. I know you don't speedrun too often. Busy man and what such. But what's your next goals for this game? Like any percent, all levels, glitchless, one but I'm just curious on what you plan on playing next with this game. I know you also have the randomizer. You run that a lot at marathons.
Yeah, I'll probably just do some randomizer races. I'm kind of tired. I've got other projects I'm working on, not speedrunning related, so I'll stick to being in the community, helping, and probably just playing randomizers.
Yeah, he's soldering up a bunch of stuff, hopefully making a
That's
machine.
yeah. That's why I figured that's what. But I was just curious about the randomizer. That's why I asked. But it's cool. Cool stuff.
Yeah, I have to show up to remind Kratos who made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Kratos. Somebody needs to dethrone Kratos. This randomizer stuff. I mean.
Yeah. Well, there's one person sitting on this bed who I think
No. I like it, but sometimes it gets overwhelming. I need to
I don't like
meditate. I need to meditate before I play a randomizer. I think that would help.
Adam, I'll teach you my breathing strategies.
Yeah.
We're very blessed to have a dadinfinitum in this community for sure.
Right? Yeah.
Really helps when I think of SML2. It really helps to think of people like Dad and Deer. It makes me want to play the game more.
Well, is there anything either the runners want to say or you want to say, Adam, before we close this one out?
Speedrun.com/SML2. You'll find a link to our Discord, our community Discord. Definitely join that. I mean, if there's any itch you have about speedrunning, anything, learning anything, this is a game that you will want to learn. It's not too hard. It's fun. It's challenging when you get into it. And then, we do stuff like this all the time. Weekly races, tourneys. We got a GDQ race coming up. It's gonna be very fun. So that's what I wanted to say was. I know you always say that.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
I just took your line. You can say it. Tell.
Yeah. Oh, if you want to join the community, and I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. But yeah,
beat me up for stealing your line.
So yeah, I'm honestly absolutely was just taken aback by the camaraderie in this whole community, and every race it just brings me that same like we're all a unit, we're all supporting each other kind of atmosphere, and it's addicting. So yeah,
A lot of people are PBing too. Like the category is so hot. You got
oh yeah,
and it's not just at the top. I mean, yeah, you have deer going for the record and stuff, but like if you look in the middle section of the leaderboard, people that once had 27 are coming into 26 into 26 3x, 2x.
yeah,
Larvister is going to get a 2x. You got Kratos going to go for a 2x. I mean, a lot of people that are in 26 5x, 4x, down to 3x. It's so many people are getting into the leaderboard starting to tighten up, and
yeah.
it's really cool to see like the runners that have just joined in the last couple months really hitting their stride.
I'm pretty sure at one point I got a PB, and my ranking was less than it was before I got the PB because so many people PB'd
Had joined it, yeah.
in between.
Something
know,
with, like,
that's the
Ninja too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ninja started with a 40 going into the tournament, and now he's at a 27.01.
27.01 now.
Yeah, so like that's just
He's gonna burst through too. It's gonna be
Yeah.
like 26.49 when he finally gets to
he's
26.
just, and that's just somebody who plays he works full time and he plays like a couple hours a day.
Yeah,
not even.
He's got less attempts than I do in all levels probably, and I like rarely play all levels.
Yeah, so it's
Well,
it's
rarely,
an easy game to jump into. We're vamping here.
Yeah.
So
All right, now do the racers have anything they want to say before we?
This is a great community with a ton of very sporting members, and I'm very happy to be part of it.
Much more concise than me.
yeah, I know, right? Imagine using your words wisely.
Masterkratos.
Kratos.
I just like to say, so GG to Dad again. It was a great to have you as an opponent. He was actually one of my first opponents actually in the weekly races, I believe. It may have been the first weekly race I ever did was against Dad. So that was kind of exciting. That was about 6 months ago, I think now. And it's community's come a long way this year. I mean, it was just some huge names like Darby and Deer just kind of bringing so many runners into this community, and also Deer being able to set up this tournament with a few other people just to get it going, and the idea really hit off. So it's been an amazing tournament so far. I'm really excited to see how it ends up, and I'm glad that we decided to do it because it's had a great turnout, and we've had a lot of fun with it, and I'm looking forward to the next race, of course. So
Yeah, SpeedGaming's been great. SpeedGaming's been absolutely great. All the admins and people have done the restreams for us.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do all levels next year.
Yep,
Tourney.
everyone's gonna start playing all levels, or we're gonna get some kind of maybe a randomizer tournament. That'd be fun.
Oh my god!
Randomizer for tournament would probably be really fun, actually.
Let's do it.
We could have a 2-hour King of the Mountain for any percent.
Oh,
That's actually a good idea.
That is
Deer and I
fun.
did a
I
200%
organized so many tournaments
jackpot.
and marathons. So
Yeah, you would definitely know what would work best for. And SpeedGaming is a great place to host it for sure. They've done a great job with us.
cool. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming out and listening to us rant about a Game Boy game from 1992. And I look forward to the next time I get to talk to you all. I need to find where I end this session. But yeah, everyone have a good night. I see it. Adam, I was kidding.
They can still hear us.
It's my joke.
Ding, 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 ding.